de-escalation of troops from the icy cold heights of eastern Ladakh, restarting of patrolling in key areas along the line of actual control, and resumption of direct flights between the two countries tops the agenda for talks between visiting member of the Politburo of the Communist Party of China and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and the Indian leadership. Well, before I go further, I would like to make an appeal to you. As I stand here and record this video, several colleagues of mine are visiting different parts of the country to get you stories that really matter, stories that you should read. And all of this comes at a cost. And hence, I request you to follow the instructions on the screen and subscribe to the print and be part of the print family. Now, coming back to what I was saying earlier, the top Chinese diplomat who is in India from 18th August to the 19th August, that is today and tomorrow, to carry forward the 24th round of the special representative talks on the India-China boundary question with India's special representative, that is National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, will also call on Prime Minister Narendra Modi Tuesday evening. He will meet with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar tonight. The talks with Doval would take place tomorrow. Explaining the Chinese expectations, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning said, and I quote, "China is willing to take the opportunity of Wang's visit to India to work together with the Indian side in implementing the important consensus reached by the leadership of the two countries, maintain the momentum of high-level exchanges, enhance political mutual trust, strengthen practical cooperation, properly manage differences, and promote the sustained, healthy, and stable development of China-India relations." Now, sources said that the groundwork has been done for Prime Minister Modi's visit to China at the end of this month for the SCO summit. While sources in the defense and security establishment remain tight-lipped about the agenda as far as the meeting with Wang Yi is concerned, they said that de-escalation remains on the top of the agenda along with resumption of patrolling rights. For overall bilateral relations to grow, border tensions have to come down, need to go back to the earlier status quo, is what the sources explained. The de-escalation would mean that several of the additional troops and equipment which remain deployed in forward areas would move back to peacetime locations even as permanent troops deployed there remain. While winters see thinning down of troops, additional soldiers are pumped in as part of the summer deployment plans. The border crisis in eastern Ladakh, which started in May 2020, has seen India at one point deploy an additional 68,000 troops, nearly 90 tanks, and around 300 infantry combat vehicles to eastern Ladakh. The Chinese too had similarly built up and deployed additional troops and equipment. In February last year, the two sides agreed to avoid any further massive buildup of troops in Ladakh, as reported by the print exclusively way back then. Both sides had agreed that there won't be too much of a buildup of troops in eastern Ladakh in the coming summer, with both sides having withdrawn a significant number of soldiers as part of the winter deployment plan. However, as reported earlier, the disengagement from Depsang Plains and Demchok remained a thorn between the two sides. Later, on 21st October last year, Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri announced that a bilateral agreement has been reached to disengage at the friction points which set the stage for a political thaw of sorts between New Delhi and Beijing. As reported by the print on 30th October last year, India and China disengaged from the two face-off points of the Depsang Plains and Demchok in eastern Ladakh, pulling back troops to the pre-2020 positions and also dismantling all checkposts, defensive positions, and housing and shelters created in the past 4.5 years. On 4th November, the Indian Army carried out its first patrol in Depsang Plains in years, almost 2 weeks after it signed a disengagement agreement with the China's People's Liberation Army. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar had in July this year told Wang Yi that while India and China have made good progress in the past 9 months towards normalization of bilateral ties, both countries should now aim for de-escalation along the borders. Another issue high on India's agenda is the resumption of regular patrolling at the friction points where disengagement had taken place earlier. That is the Galwan Valley, Pangong So, Gogra or PP-17A, that is Petroleum Point 17 Alpha, and Hot Springs PP-15. Sources said that the Chinese are very keen on restarting direct flights between the two countries and have been pushing for it along with opening up of investment avenues. For The Print, this is Snehesh Alex Philip. Do subscribe to The Print's YouTube channel for more such videos.